Hey guys, I got a cheap LED light for e-bike use, and I figured I'd do a small review on it just to, give me something to do. Right off the bat, right out of the box, I was actually surprised for $14. The whole case is aluminum, which is nice, and it's sealed in the back. This is good up for 10 to 30 volts. I believe it's a Cree LED. Single. We're gonna open it up just to see if it's even heat sinked, because they could have just totally blew it by making it all aluminum, and then in the inside they didn't even bother heat sinking the LED. And I just want to see what type of weather sealing it has inside. The screws are safety screws. Tight, so I'm guessing there might be some kind of seal there. Also want to run them on the PSU and see how hot they get on the outside. 12 volts. Okay. There's the hardware that comes with it. Standard bolts and nuts and the washer. Okay, yeah, there's some seals in it. Kind of weird how it's sealed up there, but at least there's seals. Wow, that's killer. Check out that reflector. That's cool. And then there's the inside. It's not just a straight bulb or straight LED. It's got a inverter there too, which is nice. Don't see how it's heat sinked. Well, I mean, it's sitting against the heat sink, but I don't see any screws tapping it into it. I think it's just basically sitting there. Let me get something to pry it out. This is what blows me away about products on Amazon or stuff that comes out of China. Now, they wasted all this money on the aluminum casing, which, if it was heat sinked properly, would make sense. Like it would be great for transferring heat. But they did nothing. They didn't even mount the board itself to the casing. It's just sitting in there. It's just bare aluminum against bare aluminum. At least they went ahead and they epoxied the inlet there, or where the wire comes through, so that no water can get in there. But that's just sad. There's like no way. I'm gonna have to drill and tap 2 holes just to mount this to the heatsink and grease it, because it's not gonna. Basically, what's gonna happen is this is gonna be constantly overheating, and the heat's gonna be absorbing from the aluminum to the plate. So yeah, it will get warm, but it's still going to cook itself. So I figured I would show that this way, if you do decide to go with the $14 light, you know it's not going to last long unless you mod it. So that's what we're probably going to end up doing. I'll just basically center it and drill there and there, and hopefully I don't damage the board doing it. Well, let's get that done and heat sink it down. Well, actually, we should do a test with and without the heat sinking, just to see if there's a difference. Okay, this is before and after, so I'll do just a quick test here. 84, and we'll let this run for a while and see what it comes up as. Okay, it's been running for a bit, and I'm getting about 102 Fahrenheit, 101, and it's lukewarm to the touch. What I'm going to do is take the top off, take the lens out, and measure the. I'm just going to touch the heatsink that the LED's on. If it's like super hot, then I know it's going to burn out eventually. You guys seeing that? It's too hot to touch. I'm getting 159, 174. Yeah, it's yeah, wow. that would basically, what's happening is it's not transferring the heat to the casing fast enough, and over time it's just basically wow, that's gonna bake itself. So it's not built to last. It kind of blows. So if you're if you're a modder and you don't mind doing a little bit of drilling and tapping and heat sinking it down, then here you go. It's a good $14 light. Just go find the drill bit small enough, and we'll. I'm not even going to bother with the drilling part. I don't have a bit small enough. So what it is, I just use shoe goo on the edges and heat sink grease. I'm just going to use basically just going to use pressure to mount it, and let it dry, and then we'll see if there's a difference in the heat transfer. Well, that's pretty good. I've gone from 80 to 100, 102 Fahrenheit. So that means it's transferring the heat from the board to the outer casing, which is good because when you get the air passing over it when you're riding, it'll help keep it cool. But it's definitely hotter. So just putting a little bit of paste on it with a little bit of glue on the edges, just so it tacks it down, did the trick. So if you want to, spend $14 on an e-bike light, it'll work. But you're going to have to pop it open and put a little bit of grease in it. Later, guys. There you go. It's wired up. Did a quick disconnect here. It's watertight. And mounted it to the forks and to the regulator in the bottom. I'm not worried about putting a switch on it. It's a running light, so it won't wear the battery down. It's pretty efficient. So there you go, single light, 10 watt.